all this shit on my bed either. Okay, mind your business. Mm. I have um my tablet, my book that I've been reading, Psycho-Cybernetics, my journal, which is completely full, may I add. Like, this fucking journal, first of all, I started this journal at the beginning of this year, right? And it ain't even the end of the year, and this shit is full to the brim. Okay, which is good. This is my download journal though, so this is like where all of my spiritual stuff and you know all that good stuff goes. Then I got my notepad because I'm working on a well, not working on nothing. I am we're building our network right now. And this is so exciting too. We're building. Did you hear the operative words? I'm no longer saying I. I still have trust issues. I do. I still don't trust everybody to be in my business. But I've decided to let some folks in. We've been really like okay. Um and then what else do I have here? My keys, which I don't know why I have these here. Anyway, my keyboard, my other microphone, because this should be dying quick. The fuck. And then my handy dandy whiteboard. Hey, I take this whiteboard with me everywhere I go because ideas are always in motion. Okay, I'm an idea machine. But before I go to sleep, because listen, y'all know I live on a different frequency than a lot of y'all. Okay, um, before I go to sleep, just because it's been so much, while at the same time hasn't been as enough for me. I need more. I need more. I before I go to sleep, I'm gonna finish out our strategy for November, and then yeah, we really locking in, man. Um, I'm excited because finally I get to introduce the world to aspect of House of Wolf that I kind of been want to get into this since I've been in real estate, to be honest. So, just to be able to finally bring this aspect, hard launch it. I guess it's technically gonna be like a soft launch, but being able to soft launch this to the world is so exciting, and people really love it. Like everybody that I've been sending proposals to, wow, not me taking picture after picture after picture. Everybody that I've been sending this to, they love it. They love it down. So I know that my ideas are good, obviously, but it just feels so much better when um it feels so much better when I come across other people who are pretty much on board with this. I also have the cards because I have not checked in with the cards for a few days. Okay, life of a founder, life of a founder. And we got to change that. I had this meditation music playing earlier, and it kind of like I don't know, it reawakened. Not that I was asleep, but it's the equivalent of when you work out every single day and then you go a few days without working out. Your body kind of like it feels betrayed in a way, right? My spirit feels betrayed. It's like, how dare you just be in founder mode? But like, I'm building an empire right now. And so it's really hard to keep my balance when I'm super passionate about both. My spirituality is mandatory. It's not something that I can just, pick and choose, of course. But there's times when I'm doing creative stuff where I just get so immersed and I forget that, there's other stuff that I gotta do first and foremost. So yeah, I just have to I had to reconnect, and that meditation music would just reconnect to me. It's like, girl, did you forget about what the fuck going on? Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, hey, I'm back. So I got the cards because I want to check in and see what's going on with me. and see what's going on with others too. It's a lot going on in the internet right now. But I'm gonna mind my business. Cause I already was up in people's business a little too heavy. And I was like, let me get out their business. But y'all know low key Aquarius can be a little nosy. Cause we just want to see what's going on, not major. But my faves are fighting right now. My faves are having a field day online, honey. I said, child, I'm glad that ain't got nothing to do with me, because I really don't like to be in the mix of internet stuff, because a lot of it just feels so scripted and, staged, and people love to do shit for the internet. And that's when I really start tuning it out, because I'm like, okay, this is not a reality show. But here's my prediction on the state of the economy and what's happening with the SNAP thing. I personally think that the whole thing that we've been told about SNAP being cut off and all that was really just some gaslighting. That was really just some manipulation. They wanted to manipulate the fuck out of the American people. Okay, they're experimenting. They're trying to see what we will get worked up over, what we will do if we have a threat of our basic needs being taken away. They're pretty much just doing research, and gaslighting the fuck out of us because they can. Very unfortunate. Needless to say, fuck all this shit, right? Okay, like, fuck all this shit. Because all of this is a scam anyway. We need to, hopefully, now wake the fuck up and recognize that we always have the power. And if we choose to hold on to it, stand up, okay, and stop acting like some punks, then maybe we can have everything we need and more, okay? It's time to eat the rich. I'm so sick of seeing people do that. What the fuck is this? Stop. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, the honest truth. I am happy. I am the happiest I've ever been, actually. And first reason why I'm happy, number one, I don't have nobody in my life that I need to get the fuck out of my life. I don't have no exes, no no weird stalker people, or none of that I'm trying to avoid or anything. You know what I'm saying? For once, my life is private. Don't nobody know what I'm doing, in the sense, don't nobody know who I'm dating. Don't nobody know who, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know nothing, right? And I love this because for once, I got everybody confused. Hey, by the way, just so you know, I have pants on. Okay, I'm wearing shorts. Okay, they're just a little short. Just before y'all be like, wow, there's nothing there. Matter of fact, because I remember, I know my thighs is a little thick or whatever, but let me just make sure. See, I have shorts on. They're there. Okay, thank you. Um, but no, I'm so fucking happy though. Like, real shit, I am so fucking happy. Like, I just can't stress that enough. I am so fucking happy. I really have cultivated my own reality within this reality, and it feels, mm, yes, yes. And you know what has really helped me to be the happiest? Keeping motherfuckers out my business. Whatever you see on the internet will never be a reflection of whatever is going on in my real life. And when I say that, I'm not saying that I'm putting fake stuff on the internet. What I'm saying is I'm refraining from talking about my personal life in current state. Okay? Yeah. And I love that for me. I fucking love that for me. Matter of fact, my faves is going at it right now. I feel like their biggest issue is, and I understand why she didn't want to really put her connection out there on the internet. She didn't want to put her connection out there on the internet. Now the connection's out there on the internet, and now motherfuckers is attacking it. They trying to tear it down. Yeah, that's what happens when you allow people access to your personal life, especially if they see you happy. As soon as a motherfucker see you happy, what they gonna try to do? Okay, because what does misery love? But I hope that they stay together. I hope everybody stays together because, you know, I see both sides. I understand why these two couples are fighting, or they're not even fighting. It's just a misunderstanding, miscommunication. I just feel like this should be a lesson, and some of the other experiences too should be a lesson to why we need to keep our personal life off the internet, in the sense that we don't feel obligated to share details about our life with people just because they ask. Just because inquiring minds want to know don't mean inquiring minds need to know a fucking thing. Because why the hell are we telling individuals who we not sleeping with, laying next to, having real life experience with, building with, why are we telling anything to them? This ain't the era of the internet where no, actually the era of the internet where we have to tell everybody everything and share all this and that and do all this shit for clout. That shit is dead. That shit is dead and gone. We don't need to do that shit no more. And I really hope people recognize that, like, we get to choose how the narrative is controlled by standing up for what we truly believe in, and not what we think. Oh, well, this person, that person said this is how it's supposed to be done, so this is how it's supposed to be done. Like, I just see somebody saying they was doing like a Q&A, and it was like, how many bodies you got? And one of them started answering, and then the other one, she was like, well, I'm not answering that. And the way she answered it though, it was like, it was very yeah, like, the way she answered it made it clear, like, that ain't your business, because we ain't fucking, so why do you care who I fucked? The fuck? you know But I agree. Like, they were saying that, oh, you media trained, you hella media trained. I don't think it's about media trained. I think some people just have standards. Some people just have values, and they know that at the end of the day, no one on the internet can make them compromise those standards and those values. And that's the real tea. That's the real tea. But with that being said, I think that the SNAP situation is going to be resolved. And even if for some reason certain states still don't have SNAP, um, and shit, we'll see in a day, right? I also do think that with everything that we've all collectively been doing to create resources and that sort of thing, I believe that we're going to be okay. I don't believe that we need to resort to looting, okay, and doing things that can jeopardize our freedom, because the motherfuckers are just looking for a reason to lock us up. Okay, they just looking for a reason to take away our freedom, or to worse, kill us. Hello? But I feel like we still need to stick to the original program. Just like I said on TikTok, like, we cannot think just because this pasty motherfucker come out and talk about, oh, well, no, I figured out a way to save the day. That don't mean shit, because first of all, you didn't figure out a way to save the day. You always had options. They have a fucking $1 billion, okay, billions of dollars in a reserve that is supposed to be used in times like this. Yet allegedly that reserve has been spent. They had over 6 point something billion dollars, okay? And if I'm not, if I might be wrong, they might have had more than that. Okay, I made a post about it. I wrote a article about it on House of Wolf Substack. Um, I don't know, I don't remember the details now, but the point being is they have billions of dollars. If they got billions of dollars to send to other fucking countries, they got billions of dollars to feed the people right here in their fucking country. Whole time they gaslighting the fuck out of us. Not me, because I'm not participating in that simulation, okay? But they gaslighting the fuck out of everybody who's participating in the simulation, to believe that, like, all hope is lost, and oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? We're so afraid, and people keep screaming and crying about tech and how they think that the robots is gonna take over. I'm so fucking sick of that narrative. Shut up. The robots are not going to take over. AI is not going to take over. What I've learned from months of studying and using AI ain't as smart as me. AI lacks emotional intelligence. AI can't tell you how to really navigate real feelings. Okay, all it can do is do what it has been programmed to do. All it can do is know what it was programmed to know. Okay, AI is not an option. And no matter how much technology advances, what have we learned by living in a tech-driven world? Tech is not foolproof. Tech is always going to be faulty. No matter how much you advance it, there's always going to be some type of glitching. Okay. So at the end of the day, the billionaires, the rich are, listen, there's way more of us than there are of the rich. That being said, stand the fuck up and act like you got some motherfucking strength. Okay. Act like you got a motherfucking backbone. Act like you got a motherfucking brain and start using it. Okay. Now, here's the real tea. Not me realizing that I ain't been taking advantage of these tech apps. I have not been taking advantage of these apps enough. Now I'm starting to use threads and things like that. And I'm realizing all I got to do is just go on there and share my fucking opinion. And there's other people who have that same opinion. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm not alone after all. I can't tell you how happy this makes me to know that other people are using their fucking brain is just far and few. Damn, it makes me happy. I'm proud of us. We out here. Mm. Speaking of that, though, speaking of being out here, can I just change gears real quick? Because y'all know I got ADHD, so my brain run a mile a minute sometimes. And then you also notice how sometimes I'll just be like real paced and slow with my thought process, and I'll just speak real intentional, and you know what I mean? Just pacing myself. That's when ADHD ain't got me in a chokehold. ADHD got me in a chokehold right now because I'm so excited. I'm so immersed in passion. Everything is going really well, and like I just feel excited. Okay, so that's why you getting this version of me. But real tea is, and I know some of y'all gonna fight me on this. That's fine. That's fine. Just remember, everything I ever say, everything I ever predict, it always comes to pass. Even with the blackout. Because y'all swore up and down I was wrong. You read I did. I said I was wrong too. I thought I was wrong. And then the universe was like, blackout. I was like, what? Wait, wait. Turn the lights back on. Anyway, I have a prediction, and this has nothing to do with the folks in the spotlight, okay? We just talking about regular, schmegular people. I have a prediction that there are a few people in the collective, and I'm gonna specifically say people who who rolling with me, okay? I have a prediction that the collective of folks who be rolling with me, there's a few of y'all who either have individuals who y'all are, I would say it feels more like platonic, but like it doesn't really matter what it is. Like y'all could just be like mutuals on social media or something. But y'all have individuals who you never even looked at in this way, like, oh, you know, this person could be somebody that I could really build with, whatever. Some of y'all got people that really they really feeling you. And when I say really feeling you, I'm not saying in no corny, superficial way. Like some of y'all have people who really like they have done their research on you and whew, okay, I'm calm. Some of y'all have people who have done their research on you. They watch you more than you realize, or they've paid attention more than you realize, and they feel more than what they've said to you so far. But before 2025 ends, and for some of you this could be in the entrance of 2026, okay, so like the beginning of 2026, somebody's about to come to you and tell you how they really feeling. Ooh. Now if this does happen to you, okay, if you one of them ones Don't say that I didn't tell you. Okay, I told you. You heard it here. But also, like, this feels so mature. It feels very like, damn, you just swept me off my feet. I wasn't even expecting that. Like, some of y'all about to have rings. Some of y'all about to have rings. Like, some of y'all about to get a ring, but you don't even want it. I get it. Like, you're not traditional. I'm not traditional either. I never was. But what have y'all been hearing me talk about for the last several months? Ain't no ring on my finger. I've been saying that, haven't I? And I say that not in the context of traditional marriage, okay? I'm still not talking about traditional marriage. Fuck America, to be clear. But if we gonna really do this, yes, absolutely put a ring on my finger, but not in the context of what they, not the business side of marriage. Like, between you and I, we locked in, right? Okay, great. So prove it. Because you're not gonna splurge on no fucking big ass ring for me, or even more, tattoo it. Shit, I guess I can't use that though. We won't speak about the past. Anyway, if you tattoo something that's symbolical to our connection on your body, okay, and you get a ring, first of all, I'm getting you a ring too. You give me a ring, I'm getting you a ring, period, okay? But second of all, you give me a ring, it's proof that you really locked in with me. Now, we can have our own ceremony, boom, 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 all that, however we want it. We don't got to do what they do. And in fact, I would prefer that you do not even have that mentality of, oh, now we got to go do what they doing. No, this ain't no monkey see, monkey do. Okay? We're not doing that. We're gonna move how we move, okay? But let me know that this is an investment that you investing in for life, okay? Because if I know you're investing for life, the world is yours, baby. The world is yours, okay? The world is yours, okay? But a ring, it may not mean nothing to you, okay? A ring, it doesn't really mean anything to me either, in the sense that, like, oh, it's proof that, like, you really fucking with me, because you could cheat on me tomorrow, but you probably shouldn't do that. But it does make me feel like, if you gonna make all this effort, then why not, let me do the same, okay? Like, we matching energy, absolutely. The fuck. Anyway, some of y'all gonna get a ring. So I just heard some of y'all gonna get a ring, like, meaning you're gonna get a ring for somebody, like you're gonna be the one doing the bending. I mean, excuse me, I'll be here all week. You're gonna be the one doing the proposing, doing the asking. So, like, maybe and let's be clear, we do not subscribe to gender roles around these parts, okay? Around my neck of the woods, we don't give a fuck about none of them gender roles and all that bullshit, okay? So ain't none of that. Oh yeah, who, if we're talking about the alphabet community, who's the man in the relationship? Ain't no man in the relationship. The fuck you mean? Okay? Ain't no gender roles around here. We can both be two feminine women, okay? Yeah, from what I know, a lot more masculine relationships are being presented too. Masculine presenting women on masculine presenting women, or stud on stud. Listen, as much as people say that's weird and that's this and that's that, y'all are weird for thinking that. Because what the fuck? What is the point of being gay with rules and limitations? That sounds stupid. Just say you're not attracted to a particular type of woman. That's fine. But to say that something is weird, that's not weird. What's weird is these motherfucking gay couples popping out with me with fucking boyfriends and shit. The fuck is y'all doing? Talking about, oh, they bringing a man into the relationship. So neither one of you are lesbians. Let's just say that. The fuck. Stop playing in our face. Okay, ain't no fluidity. You could be fluid, but being fluid is different than being a lesbian. So if you say you're a lesbian, then you're a lesbian. If you say you fluid, then you fluid. If you say you bi, you bi. You understand what I'm saying? But if you say you're a lesbian and you lying, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Cause that's nasty. And then they be looking like shit. Like it's bad enough that you want to bring a man into your relationship, but then the man ain't even fucking. Some of y'all just the fuck. And then I personally feel like y'all doing it for the internet. And what's up with the girl having she married to her cousin or something, or she had a baby with her cousin or some shit, and then she got what, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Y'all confuse me, and I don't want to keep up. That's not my area of expertise, okay? But I feel like some of y'all, because I do get some alphabet community vibe, so I don't know, hi. If y'all if y'all out here in the collective, some of y'all not gonna see it coming. It's like it's like it could completely takes you off guard, and it's not in no desperation like, oh, let me go and cuff this person real quick, because no, it feels very like you just wasn't expecting it. You wasn't expecting to feel this way. That's how you know it's real, though. Something take you off guard completely, and it got you acting out of character. You over there being all soft and mushy. I like it. I do. I like it. Because I be looking at myself low key like, girl, what the fuck happened to you? But I'm not mad at it, though. I'm not mad at it, because we all deserve love. We all deserve real love. I'm not talking about that stupid ass fake shit. I mean, like, real love. You know, somebody told me, they was like, you deserve everything that you never had before. And I was like, you see me? Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, thank you. Like that, like when people say stuff to me that, you know, I love when people could see me beyond the physical. I don't give a fuck about what people think about me on the physical. But if somebody tells me something like on a soul level, or like even just be like, hey, I see your aura or something, I just be like, thank you, because this is what's real. The substance is all I give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. What you wearing, what kind of car you're driving. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck about all that shit? We in a goddamn global crisis right now, okay? The whole economy is crumbling. Okay, we ain't got time to be worrying about that elitism and clout chasing and shit, and worrying about how we look to other people. That's the biggest turn off to me. The biggest turn off to me is when a woman cares about how other people perceive her, and won't do certain things because they worried about how everybody else gonna look at them. The fuck is wrong with you? Because a lot of the times when you seeking validation from these motherfucking people, they haven't even validated themselves. They don't even feel valid on an internal basis within, right, on a personal level, right? But we expecting them to give us validation. They don't even like themselves. The fuck we asking them to tell us that we valid? No, fuck that. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. I'm about to see. I want to see what's happening. I'm about to see what's happening. So let's see what's the tea. I'm interested. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, and it's crazy because I just heard this as I was saying. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was gonna say I really feel like people been saying good things about me, but like, yeah, they have been saying good things about me. Like, the thing is, what happened is I stopped focusing on the bad shit. I stopped focusing on the people who have made it their life mission to try to tear me down. And I started focusing on the people who are uplifting me. And that's when the game changed. For real. That's when the motherfucking game changed. And like, the other thing that really has changed about me, and I can say truthfully, like my last relationship, I still wasn't there completely yet. I was getting there for sure, but I wasn't there completely yet. But I see that I really am who I thought I was. Okay. Now, I'll say I thought I was because I wasn't fully aware still yet, because I still had some doubts. You know, when you get treated a particular way your whole motherfucking life, you tend to, adapt to a belief system that you're less than. Okay. But I don't have any bad thing to say about who I used to be. It's just I recognize that I didn't know myself fully and I wasn't fully aware of who I really was. But now I'm fully aware of who I really am. I really am her. And I'm not her because I'm comparing myself to any other person. I'm her because I recognize what I bring to the table. And not only am I recognizing it, like, everybody else has been recognizing it this whole time, and it's proof by either how they've treated me to try to make me feel less than, okay, because they could see who I truly was too, and they was afraid of me being all of that. Or there have been people who legitimately have tried to prove to me that I was her and I just couldn't see it yet. And I really appreciate those people. Like, for real, shout out to every person that has ever uplifted me, who has ever poured into me in any way. And trust me, it hasn't been many, but it has been some people who have seen me for who I truly am. And I really am grateful to those people, because like now that I see it too, it's like I'm getting everything that the whole me has always deserved, and what I've always wanted, but I couldn't really call it in because I didn't embody it fully yet. Now I'm embodying it. Now I'm embracing it. Now everywhere I go, I walk in like I'm that girl, and not that girl as if I'm better than somebody else, as if I'm superior to anyone else. This has nothing to do with nobody outside of me. This is a knowing of my value, my worth. You understand what I'm saying? And so when you show up as that, so does the world. The whole universe responds to how you value yourself. And I gotta say, it's a game changer for me, like really embodying my true essence and my true depth and my true worth. Man, people bow down to me for real, and I tell them to get the fuck up. Like, hello, ain't no I'm above you. We equal, motherfucker. Even if we ain't equal yet, because you still got work to do, I'ma treat you like you equal. I would never treat you like you less than me before I treat you like you an equal. You understand what I'm saying? But let a motherfucker get out of line and act crazy, I'm definitely putting them in their place. In the sense that, okay, now come correct. Don't do too much, okay? And not because of me, but because of the higher ups. They don't play about me. They really don't play about me. That's why I keep saying, I've been saying this all week. Every weapon formed against me, every weapon formed against me has consequently prospered against the motherfuckers who formed it against me. It's out of my hands. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, okay? You form a weapon against me, and all right, let's see. Some could feel hard, like, because I'm picking up on I'm picking up on somebody that's in a relationship. Some feels hard. It feels like a talking stage. Some feels hard, judgment. Some feels hard. Some feels difficult. It feels challenging. But it feels like it's a you thing, whoever I'm talking to. It feels like you judge yourself first and then you assume everybody else is judging you too. Damn, you cool, Bookie? No, hear me out. I used to be that person, okay? I used to be that person who will be overly judgmental about myself, but that's because that's how I was programmed. Growing up, all I had was critics around me. You understand? So those critics, eventually their voice was like programmed in my head. And all I could hear was criticism. All I could do when I looked in the mirror was criticize myself. And how I broke out of that, well, shit, it took time, tears, okay, a lot of inner work, a lot of healing, you know, but like it did take time. I promise it did take time. But like ultimately, I got to this point where I recognized, like, wait a minute, why am I allowing somebody else's projections to control how I see myself? And it is a psychological thing. You can't really stop the psychological effects of bullying or your parents being overly judgmental to you, so then now you're being overly judgmental. That's something that's psychological, but also you have to recognize it for what it is. It's not true. A lot of the times people say things to you because it's their own insecurities, it's their own feelings of inferiority, so they want to make you feel what they feel, right? And ultimately what I say is, matter of fact, this book is big, because I was gonna say what helped me is self-hypnosis, like how I talk to myself, right? You have to take each criticism and break it down. If you got different thoughts that run through your mind, different belief systems about yourself, don't try to change every aspect of it all at once. Just take one piece at a time. So first, this is the lie that I believe about myself. Now look at that lie and reprogram that lie, right? Psycho Cybernetics, this book, I love this book. I got this book a couple years ago, I think. And this book just basically talks about how to improve your self-image, right? And you do that through self-hypnosis. It also talks, matter of fact, let me just read to you really quickly so you can just understand. Okay, the self image, the real secret. Discovery of the self image explains all the apparent discrepancies we have been discussing. It is common denominator that the determining factor in all our case histories, the failures as well as the successes. The secret is this: to really live, that is to find life reasonably satisfying, you must have an adequate and realistic self image that you can live with. You must find yourself acceptable to you. You must have a wholesome self esteem. You must have a self that you can trust and believe in. You must have a self that you are not ashamed to be, and one that you can feel free to express creatively rather than to hide or cover up. You must have a self that corresponds to reality so that you can function effectively in a real world. You must know yourself, both your strengths and your weaknesses, and be honest with yourself concerning both. Your self-image must be a reasonable approximation of you, being neither more than you are nor less than you are. When this self-image is intact and secure, you feel good. When it is threatened, you feel anxious and insecure. When it is adequate and one that you can be wholesomely proud of, you feel self confident. You feel free to be yourself and to express yourself. You function at your optimum. When it is when it is an object of shame, you attempt to hide it rather than express it. Creative expression is blocked. You become hostile and hard to get along with. If a scar on the face enhances the self image, as in the case of German duelists, self esteem and self confidence are increased. If a scar on the face detracts from the self image, as in the case of the salesman, loss of self esteem and self confidence results. When a facial disfigurement is corrected by plastic surgery, dramatic psychological changes result only if there is a corresponding correction of the of the mutilated self-image. Sometimes the image of a disfigured self persists even after successful surgery, much the same as the phantom limb may continue to feel pain years after the physical arm or leg has been amputated. Now, this book, I love this book. This book is by Maxwell Maltz. Okay, he's a medical doctor and a plastic surgeon, and this book is so good. Like, it really dives into self hypnosis, okay, and how basically the way to improve your self image is through creative expression. So, like, really allowing yourself to freely, creatively express yourself, and not with this criticism of, oh, it's not as good as this person, or I can't do this because I'm not good at this. It's like, it's not trying to measure whether it's good. It's just doing because you can. Like, you have the hands, you have the brain, you have the eyes, you understand what I'm saying? So if you have the the body, the functioning to express yourself, then do it. You can't dance, fuck it, do it anyway. You can't sing, fuck it, do it anyway. That's how you build your confidence. So you build it by just doing, and then not worrying about how other people are going to perceive it, just doing it. Just doing it more and more and more. Put yourself out there. How I got my confidence, going on stage more, like going and doing um spoken word poetry on stage, and like feeling so fucking like, man, I used to, there used to be times I get on stage and my hands would be shaking, okay, my legs would be shaking. I'll be like, y'all know, for those that know, I got well, I we rebuke that shit now, but I used to have epilepsy, and when I be on stage, the lights are bright as fuck, right? So I'm on stage, the light is bright, the lights are bright, and then everybody's standing around. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what if I have a seizure on stage, or what if I just make a fool of myself, you know? But then more and more and more, I would just get up there because people would have a positive response from me being on stage, you know? And instead of it going the way I thought it would go, or the way I feared it would go better than expected. And then that would just like boost me up a little more and a little more and a little more. You know what I mean? So if you're not around nobody that is able to uplift you and able to show you something positive about yourself or reinforce it, then get away from those people and stay with yourself until you find people, attract in people who really can pour into you and to show you who you truly are and what you're capable of, right? Because a lot of people, they are judgmental only because that's how they've been built to see themselves, right? um but yeah, like, self hypnosis, as a certified hypnotherapist, which I have not taken on any clients for years now, but well, actually, I had helped somebody recently, just like micro helping them, like some micro um suggestions, like, and I didn't give like a full blown session or whatever, just gave like some little techniques and stuff like that. But like, self hypnosis is what I used. Is really self hypnosis is really just giving yourself suggestions, right? Because it's either I'm giving you suggestions as a hypnotherapist, or you take the hypnotherapist out of the equation and you become the hypnotherapist. And all you're simply doing is giving yourself suggestions. Let's just say, for instance, you want to quit smoking weed. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but let's just say you did. Instead of saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm such a stoner. I can't quit smoking." It's like you reprogram that, or you rewrite that statement as a, um, "I no longer crave weed. I only want uh healthy things in my body." Shit, weed is healthy. The fuck? But just giving an example. You rewrite that statement as a statement that is a flip of what you are assuming can't be achieved. Okay, so yeah, judgment. I also get this thing, which this shit pisses me off. Okay, but like, this feels like colorism driven. Like, somebody feels like they can't be accepted, or they're not attractive because of their skin color, or they're not attractive because of their something about their physical. but it feels really colorism related. Like I could be talking to somebody that's, you know what, and it's crazy because it goes both ways. Colorism is about, excuse me, colorism is about darker skinned black people being ostracized, right? And being treated as inferior, right? Unattractive, right? But the crazy thing is, it works both ways. When you hear a society full of people saying, "Oh, light skin this and light skin that," like in a negative, in a negative way, that also has psychological impact on people who have lighter skin. Now, I know that this is not as popular, but also I do know as someone who kind of falls in the in between of like, well, I ain't brown skin, but I ain't light skin either. But I mean, I'm not light skin. Damn it. You know what I'm saying, damn it. It's just, I get it. I get it. Like, and I wish we get out of this habit. And it really does come with self-acceptance, right? Self-worth. Get out of this habit of even using people's skin tone to like equate worth, you know what I mean? And stop tearing people down in general. Like, shut the fuck up about color, period. That's what the fuck we need to do. Okay, that's what the hell we need to do. But yeah, like, this feels like somebody who doesn't feel attractive because of something on the physical, and it feels like a warm brown skin. Shit, the fuck, I want to be brown skin. The fuck, do you want to switch bodies? Cause I want to be brown skin. I want me a motherfucking um uh milk chocolate skin tone so I could wear all them different shades of hair. Okay, you know how hard it is for me to find a color of hair that really make me like really complement my skin tone, because my skin tone so in between. I was in the fucking I was in the store. I was trying on all these wigs or whatever, and the girl was real cool. That's my homegirl. That's my dog. That's my dog. I'm trying on all these different colors. Yo, I'm like, damn, this shit do not look good on me. Like, it's certain things that I just can't wear. And I be mad as fuck. So I'm like, that shit cute as fuck. Like, she had gave me this, she had me this one wig. It was like a skunk. It was like black at the bottom. I think it was black at the bottom and then blonde at the top, or vice versa, whatever. And it was so cute, y'all. It was so cute. It just wasn't cute on me because like my skin tone is very specific. I got blue undertones, then my veins is blue. Okay, well, I guess that's the same damn thing. Or I don't know what the fuck. I got blue undertones. Okay, and then at the same time, it's like I got caramel skin, but then it's like hazelnut, like fragments of hazelnut, and then like my eyes, and it's just it's. So yeah, everybody could find something about themselves that they could compare to the next person, be like, oh, I wish it was like this and that. But like ultimately, like this just goes back to what I just said. Love your fucking self, however the fuck you are, okay? Because there used to be a time when I was a kid that I wanted my head to be small. There used to be a time when I wanted my fucking forehead to be small. And y'all, you don't even know this shit. There used to be a time, okay, where I could not see, nobody don't even know this version of me. I used to have to wear bangs, okay? I used to have to wear bangs because I was so insecure about my forehead. Now I love my forehead. I'm like, I don't even look good with certain hairstyles because I need my forehead to be out. It's weird, right? And it's so crazy how the thing that used to, well, they used to bully me about that. That's how I even started getting that in my head in the first place. But like, you know, something I used to really feel insecure about. Like now I'm like, what the fuck? I need that. Hello? Okay. Hello? Like my nose. I used to hate that my nose was so small. Ever since my oldest brother called me pig nose when I was a kid, I was like, oh my gosh, my nose. I'm not trying to be funny, but like, I was insecure as fuck. I'm like, oh my gosh, my nose. Like, something wrong with my nose. And then you know what happened? I started dating this girl who she used to always call me button nose. She used to always call me button nose. She'd be like, cause we used to Skype all the time, and she'd be like, look at your little button nose, so cute. And I'm like, my nose is not cute. Like my nose look like a pig. And then she would be like, don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again. Your nose is cute. And that's how I started really actually looking at my nose differently. Like sometimes that's all it takes is for a motherfucker that's not a hating ass bitch, right? To say something to you and for you to change your trajectory of how you see something, right? And sometimes you don't need other people to do that at all. But I'm just saying, that can greatly impact you for sure. But like, yeah, hell yeah. Like the stuff that I really love about myself now, I didn't love it about myself at first, child. I was real insecure about it, especially my forehead. Okay, they used to be like, "Girl, you ain't got a forehead, you got a 5 head, bitch." Say it again. Say it again. But yeah, so now we got fear of touch, child. So this is coming off as like somebody who has unprocessed trauma, or just maybe you processing it right now, but it's like you still feel uncomfortable with the physical interaction, um maybe just like intimacy on a whole. On a whole is just like something that you're still kind of like working through because of judgment, like how you see yourself, how you've been feeling about yourself. Like I really feel like you are a person, and this could be more than one person I'm speaking to, but I feel like there's a specific person. Like you are a person who you've been lied to. Like people have lied to you. People have tried to make you feel ashamed of, just like I was just saying about me. People have tried to make you feel ashamed of something that you actually should be embracing. You should be coveting because it's actually what makes you phenomenal. You know, if this has something to do with like SA though, or just body insecurity, because I'm hearing something about body shaming. Um, Same thing applies. Just refer back to everything I just said, okay, in the last 20 something minutes. You gotta find out who you really are outside of everybody else's criticism. Cause fuck them people. The fuck. You know what? Matter of fact, send me their number. Send me their number. I'll find 16 horrible things about them. I'll crush their self-esteem within minutes. I'm just playing. I mean, like I can do that, but I won't do that. I won't. Unless you want me to. One thing about me, I will fight the good fight for somebody. Okay, if somebody getting bullied, oh yeah, call me. Let me bully them back, bitch. I'm a good bully backer. Yeah, I will bully you right on back. The fuck. Love sucks. Damn, that's how you feel, homie. That's how you feel. Okay, same way I mean, but mine is valid for sure. Same way I swore off friendships, but now have kind of flipped that into something bigger, right? I said, okay, you know what? Instead of saying that connections aren't possible, because that's ultimately what I've been seeking anyway, right? Let's just flip it and say, instead of seeking what I had before, let's evolve beyond just that basic friendship. These are the people that I can call at any time of the day. Boom, 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 boom. Let's evolve beyond that and let's build kinship. Okay. So perhaps you just have to modify what love looks like for you. Maybe your expectations of love weren't met in the past, but that doesn't mean that love actually sucks. Maybe you just didn't have the right people. Maybe you allow access to the wrong people. Hey, I know. I remember telling a couple people, I ain't never fucking with nobody again after you. You ruined this shit. I was lying though. I was lying. I knew that I was never gonna stop being a lover girl. The fuck? I'ma always be a lover girl. I would never let a fucking piss poor motherfucking human being stop me from being loved by somebody. Fuck I look like. Hell no. You are afraid to make a mistake so you won't commit either way. Damn, who is you? Now, Bookie, let me tell you something. I know this society does not give you much hope, but I also know that, how we choose to look at things and how we choose to speak about things makes all the difference. So if everybody just give up, then what the fuck are we left with? Nothing, right? So we can't give up. We just gotta just allow us, okay, and I say us because some of us are actually leading the way. Allow us to pour back into people and help people believe in love again, because it is possible. But first, it starts with people believing in love because they love themselves. Because a lot of people, they couldn't love you properly because they didn't even love themselves properly. How the fuck they gonna give you something that they can't even give themselves? Hello? And a lot of motherfuckers, they swore up and down that they love themselves. And I said, if you loved yourself, you wouldn't treat yourself the way that you do. Okay? Just saying. A lot of people, they thought they loved themselves, and I knew good and goddamn well that they didn't. Because look how they treating themselves. Okay? And then, of course, they going to treat you like shit because they treat themselves like shit. You know what I'm saying? Hmm? That's tea for me. Let me see. You about to go somewhere? You about to go on a trip? Are you traveling somewhere? Either you already traveled somewhere or you traveling somewhere. You going somewhere? Where you going? Where you about to go? I see New York City in the distance. Interesting. I'm about to be out there too. We my team is about to, well, I can't tell you that yet actually. But yeah, we about to do something so big. I'm so excited. Eee! My team. Okay, fuck that. My girl, my girl. Let's talk about my team. I want to hear what you're doing with your team. I want to talk to founders right now. I am talking to founders right now. I am. I've been talking more and more to property owners, to all type of folks. Okay. Finally get to get about this trap house soon too. I'm sick of this shit. Me and my motherfucking door wasn't shutting the other day. I'm like, how the fuck I can't leave I can't leave my motherfucking shit unattended. Okay. The fact the door ain't even shutting. Anybody can come walking up in this motherfucker, okay? Cause y'all know I ain't the only person that live up in this trap house. Okay? Let me stop calling it a trap house before y'all really think it's a trap house. Shit, it's damn near that though. Okay. The fuck? It's cool. I'm about to be living in a mansion. What's this? I mean, crazy thing I just said my team, because here go the Three of Pentacles. You about to travel somewhere for some type of work situation? Okay, you building some type of alliance or something with somebody, or you already got an alliance with somebody. What's this? I feel like I'm telling you something that you need to know. Okay, something about the future. So you waiting on something. Oh, you're waiting on a decision to be made about something. This feels like something about there's some type of delay. There's some type of stalling. There's not stalling on your part, but like there's something that's being delayed, and you waiting to find out what's going on. Like you trying to figure out which road to take. If you're trying to decide whether or not you should go to I don't do this really could literally be New York, or this could just be you traveling somewhere else, or like moving somewhere abroad. If you're trying to see if this is the right thing to do, me personally, how I'm seeing it in the cards, yes, you should do it. You should absolutely do it. Like you should definitely do it. You should do it because it looks very promising, but there's like this fear that's kind of like, damn, I don't know, I don't want to make the wrong decision. I get it. But also, don't let fear hold you back. Don't let making a wrong decision be the reason, because there ain't no such thing as a wrong decision. It's just a choice. You make a choice and you get a particular result. If it's not the result you want, well, then make another choice. You know what I mean? That's how that works. He said, your body is tea. I've been loving my body more lately, too. Side note. Don't know if that matters, but like, yeah, loving my body more. Like, that's another thing that we hate ourselves. We hate our bodies. Like, why though? You know, you know, I'm about to stream. I'm about to stream. I'm about to get on Twitch. So if y'all still up after I stop this live, then come over on Twitch. You know my handle's the same. Oh no, I'm a mystical misfit on Twitch. I'm about to go on Twitch. I gotta spill some tea, but not like tea like that. Just I'll be over there talking more freely. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. So you traveling to visit somebody in prison or somebody's in prison and you don't know? Wait, what is this? What's this? Somebody disappointed the fuck out of you. Okay, stomach. What the fuck? What is going on? What is happening? Ooh. Okay, so I oh oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. It looks like you're gonna have to take the unexpected role because whoever you're connected with right now, there's another somebody is saying that there's an individual in their life that's their business partner or somebody that they work with, right? And it seems innocent, it seems harmless, but you're about to find out that this person actually they have some type of connection. Like so, well, okay, it's not that they have okay. It's not that they have some type of connections. They in something real messy. Okay, somebody's in something real messy, and it messy to the point where they gonna get incarcerated. Okay, somebody's headed to jail. Like I'm not trying to be funny. I really see all this. The thing is I feel like you have to go somewhere because that's what saves you ultimately. Like you getting away from somebody it's like you saving yourself and you don't even realize it. Like once you get away from somebody, this seven of cups becomes clarity. Like there's a lot of lies that's been told, a lot of illusions. Like nothing is what it seems to be with these two individuals. These two people are con artists. Damn, this feel kind of familiar to something I was reading last week. Somebody, some con artists in your life. Okay, that's all I know because I see it here. And you feeling like you trying to make sense of what's what. Like you want to know what the hell going on, but like you also like you want to believe somebody so bad. You have been believing somebody, but now it's like you about to somebody. Listen, the truth about to come crashing in. Okay, that's all I know. The truth about to come crashing in. Something about to come very crystal clear to you. Okay, hate to say crystal clear because as I said crystal clear, I heard crystal meth. Damn. The fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna give you the plot, and if this sounds similar to somebody you're dealing with, then you know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know I'm talking to you. You dealing with a person, or this is you. Take it how it applies. You dealing with a person who is very sexually open. They like to try little things. When y'all first slept with each other, it could have been like real subtle, like not too much too fast. Like they didn't want to like scare you, but like each time you slept with this person, it get kinkier and kinkier, right? Somebody is real promiscuous. Um, like this person could be into whips and chains, okay? They could be into just very kinky things. Like I'm seeing whipped cream, but like I hope nobody's doing that. That is very dangerous. Don't do that. I hope nobody's doing that. I'm seeing somebody just the squeezy whipped cream. Somebody just spraying it all in somebody's. That's dangerous. Anyway, somebody's real. Like this person is very sexually. They're overly sexual. They're hypersexual. They're hypersexual. Like they could want to do it like multiple times. They can be very unsatisfied. Like, no, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. This person could like to watch porn. Somebody was tied up for sure. I see it. It's right here. It's right here. Someone was tied up, but there's also something like I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on or what that person got going on, but somebody they got like a mask to scare me. I wish I would. I wish I would be. I wish I would be doing it, and then you just pop out with a mask, bitch. I'm scared. Bitch, this is not. This is not that. Okay, the fuck. Let's be sexually experimented, but like let's not do too much now. A mask? No, you've gone too far. You've gone too far. I don't know. This person is the point is this person. Yes, if you've always had experience with this person, or if this is you, okay, because I could just be talking about you to you. Um, this person is they have multiple partners. Now they don't say that they have multiple partners, but this person is like hypersexual. They like this is a person that will fuck somebody in the back of a car. Like I'm that sounds so crazy how I say it, but like like that's not abnormal to fuck somebody in the back of a car, right? Like if it's your partner or whatever. But like what I'm saying is like let's just say me and you get in an Uber or whatever, right? Or a Lyft. Like you don't know me, I don't know you, but like we see each other and we spark up a conversation, and then next thing you know, we just fucking in the back of the Uber. that that would never happen, not with me. But I'm just saying, like this is that person, or this is you, okay? And that's tea for me. So somebody, so it's either you or the other person feels like you want love and the other person wants sex. It's like the goals are different. The goals are different. It ain't even aligned. Like somebody is hypersexual and they over sexualize the relationship. They over like for them, what is valuable to them is how sexual you are with them. I don't know. For me, I can't get jiggy with like people like that. Like people who are hypersexual is it just throws me off because it's not like you have to have substance beyond the physical. If all you care about is the sexual aspect, or you just seem too invested in the sexual aspect, like I will clam up. Like I get cold feet. No, thank you. uh-uh. Nah, I'm good. Cause it just feels so, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Like somebody wants something different. Y'all want two different things. Somebody want to just be fucking all the time, like rabbits, I heard, and somebody really wants that princess treatment, like the somebody's a lover girl or a lover boy. Oh shit, death card, Scorpio energy. Again, Scorpio is sex related. Like I'm just repeating myself at this point. Scorpio, what do we know? Sex. Scorpios rule. Scorpios are the sexual freaks of the zodiac, and then comes Aquarius. Because what people don't get to know about Aquarius unless they get us to that point, right? You really got to get an Aquarius open with you. If you get an Aquarius open with you, you get Aquarius to trust you and really open up to you. Y'all don't be know what you missing out on with an Aquarius. But I'm really getting this, like, it feels it just feels like you're not this is not going anywhere. This is not going anywhere. This it feels like a fling for one person, and for the other person they just want it to be like a full-blown relationship, but it's not though. It's not. The fuck am I picking up on? What's this? What's this? I'm about to end this. I need to go to stream and process my thoughts. Oh, what? Wait, what the fuck going on with you? I don't know. Let me just say this. It looks how I'm seeing it in the cards, okay? It looks like you go from having what you don't want to having some type of, like, I don't want to say public relationship, but like somebody that is in the public eye, or somebody that has some type of notoriety. They they on your ass. They on your ass. Okay? Somebody on your ass. Like, I'm not sure if this person is observing you in this useless connection, or they don't know nothing about it. I just know that for some reason, out of nowhere, something ends with you and this person who's overly sexual, and someone who was watching you. I said that at the beginning before I even started pulling out the card. I said some of y'all have somebody's been paying attention to you. Somebody's been paying close attention to you. Somebody that's been paying close attention to you stops watching from the sidelines, and they come and, like, they pull up on that ass like, hey, so what's up with you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited for you. Like, this is really cute because, like, somebody's like, no, we riding off into the sunset. Come on, boo. They come and rescue you from some lifeless ass, weak ass shit where somebody might even be I just see like a little itching going on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to start any rumors or anything because that's not my business. But like, just make sure you're protecting yourself if you're being sexually involved, if you're sexually involved with someone that is hypersexual, period. Okay. And that doesn't mean that everybody that's hypersexual are cheaters and out there just being, loosey gooseys. But I'm just saying that this person is. Okay. But somebody pulling up on you. Okay. This ain't like you ain't never had nothing like this before. Like I said, I told y'all I see rings. Okay, somebody is about to come and give you something that you never had before, and it may take you off guard, like a little bit, like the fuck. Now, where you come from? Who sent you? No, don't do that. Take it slow. By all means, take it slow. Go at your pace. Do not feel the need to rush. Like I've already made this very clear. I'm not rushing shit. Okay. So if you try to rush me, I'm gonna be looking at you with the side eye because what the fuck we rushing for? What's the big hurry? Hello? You know? Like ain't nothing wrong with getting to know somebody, but I feel like you go from this shitty ass situation that clearly ain't it ain't it to something where somebody has again notoriety, okay? Somebody has some type of status, all right? Not that that matters, but it matters to the effect of, well, this ain't somebody who's just a low life. This ain't somebody who just popping about the woodworks. Granted, you know, even people that have status could be low lives. Let's be clear. We've seen it. We've seen it in the cards. We've seen it in real life. Okay, but this ain't it. This ain't that. I'm even getting like somebody that is an athlete or something like that. It feels like somebody that's active. Okay, I'll just say that. I don't know if they're necessarily an athlete, but they're active. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody. I don't know. I see. Oh! I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it because if I say too much, I feel like I'm not supposed to say too much because I'm getting even more invested. All I know. I'm gonna say alls I know. All I know is you you about to get taken by surprise. You don't see this coming at all. You don't see this coming at all. And I do feel like somebody, they realize that they have to be really intentional with you. They realize that they can't just try to throw you into a new relationship. So I see them kind of like they're very strongly attracted to you for sure. And they definitely want to get something shaken with you. And I don't mean like sexually. I'm just like saying like they want to like, they want to, they want to make something official. But also they're willing to take it slow. So there I see them giving you like a small gesture or like a small invitation like, "Hey, would you like to join me for dinner?" I love when people talk to me like that. Like, you know, talk to me like talk to me like you got some sense, like, I love when people just approach me on some very respectful, "Here, let me open your door." You open my door, I'm gonna get in, and then I'm gonna open your door. Okay. Yes. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this. Some Tatiana is thoughting it up though. I do know that. Somebody thought it up. Okay, thought and bopping, I heard. But child, let me get out of here. I don't know when I'll be back. I just be lying to y'all talking about I ain't coming back again. And then I'll be back. Somebody gonna get married though. So I'm telling you, somebody gonna get married, man. Somebody gonna get married, and it's okay if you feel the desire to keep it on the down low. Keep it on the down low. Don't share your business with everybody. Everybody don't need to be in your business because what the fuck they need to motherfucking play by play on what's happening in your life. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. But anyway, y'all. Good morning. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Oh, I need to keep these out because I need to do a reading for myself now, honey. Chill. Matter of fact, yeah, let's keep these out. I'm going over to Twitch. If it looked like I don't have pants on, I told y'all that I have shorts on. Goodness. And y'all know my thighs is a little thick. Goodness. Not too much on me, okay? I'm not the hoochie here.